Bill Maher was recently on Fox with Greg Gutfeld, where he was again making some really sound points. I mean, it's hard not to look good next to Gutfeld and friends, but I thought it would make some good content to look over, so we can start where they started on what is the biggest issue heading into this election cycle.
I agree that it's great that we're talking. I agree that we agree on some things. We're not exactly aligned on the most important things, which is basically Trump is someone who does not concede elections. That's the most important thing. You don't seem to see it that way. That's the most important thing that's going on in this country. He didn't concede the last election. He's not going to concede this election.
You don't know that. You don't see into the future, Bill. I don't see your crystal ball.
Yeah, I did.
This is like the kid who's stolen 3 times, and when he gets caught, he doesn't apologize. He just gets upset and like rages out of the room, and then he's like, okay, mom, give me one more chance. I promise I won't take the cookies. Like, no, we know better now. From his rhetoric about this election, it'll be a bloodbath if I lose, not being willing to outright just condemn political violence, already planting seeds that it'll be fraudulent so he can fall back on that when he does lose, and each and every name on his short list for VP being unwilling to say, yes, we will accept defeat. It's easy to see from his actions alone, but the proof is really in the pudding of his words.
Can you really picture this guy going, you know what, I lost. That's it.
He did. He left.
He left because he had to leave, because he couldn't.
Yes, but that's how it works.
Well,
what do you think? He's going to like board up the White House? Pull a straw dogs with Dustin Hoffman?
Well, last time he thought the other Republicans would back him up. When he called that guy in Georgia and said, I need 11,000 votes, I want you to find them.
He said find. He didn't say create. He said find.
Well, that's the same thing.
No, it's not. You don't say on an Easter egg hunt, I want you to create some Easter eggs.
Boys, we have a show here.
All right, Dr. Drew.
Okay.
Boys. I mean, my favorite show of television ever to do was Politically Incorrect.
Which you stole. This is exactly what it looked like, except the difference was Politically Incorrect was purposely mixing people with different viewpoints.
He's right again on both fronts. Trump literally only left the White House because he had to. And remember, this was after he tried to gather fake electors. He pressured high-ranking officials to overturn their states for him, called them with Sarah Huckabee Sanders multiple states like Michigan, Wisconsin, a few different ones, inciting a riot at the Capitol to delay the peaceful transfer of power so he would have more time to enact this plan. And then in a last-ditch effort, trying to pressure Mike Pence to unilaterally stop the transfer of power and throw it back to the House, where he knew he had a Republican majority and could stay in power. It failed because no Republican would go with him, from Barr, Pence, down the list. J.D. Vance, Nancy Mace came out and spoke out against him when they thought, okay, this has to be the end of Trump and the Republican Party. But when they realized that he was inevitable for their nomination again, they all fall in line with him, which is why it's even more dangerous this time around, because it leads you to believe they're going to go with what he says on his second attempt. They're just going to be like, yes, he can stay in power, do a 3rd, 4th, 5th term. Who cares, right? And Maher was also right that on this set, Fox tried to steal his setup, but they have nothing but right-wingers. That way they can keep their voters brainwashed and, again, make this plan easier to enact. And when they do have someone on the left on, it's just like this when they have Maher on, and it's 4v1. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that can interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.